Well, it's Friday again, so that means it's Friday Roundup, and this week we're going to show you some products that we already manufacture. And the reason for that is that Ben Santo and his son Joseph popped to see us last week. A lot of you on there will know who Ben is, a bit of a serial car builder. And because I've known Ben for years, I gave him a bit of a free rein to go through the stores, pick what he wanted, and all he kept doing was coming back and going, I didn't know you did these, I didn't know you did that. So he bought loads more stuff because he didn't know that we did it. So because we're quite intimate with the products here at Retro Ford, because I've designed them myself or we've sourced them, that we know all of these products, and we assume that everybody else does, but they don't. So that's become clear. So I thought I'd start by sort of refreshing people's memories about our throttle body kits and the associated products that go with it. So these are the throttle bodies that we do. We've got these in 40, 42, 45, 48. We've got 50s?
We've got 50s as well.
50s, yeah. Typically on a Zetec you'll run 45s, or if it's a bit spicy then you'll run 48s. But this is the kit as you would get it. I'll sort of run through the parts that you get with this. And what we've done to just make it easy for you to fit. So this is the throttle bodies. These are our trumpets. We designed these ourselves in-house. I think Luke did actually, he's behind the camera. He designed these. And we have these injection molded. Nobody else is doing that. So yeah, they give a lovely finish. We've got a sort of a textured finish on the outside and then a glossy finish on the inside. And they flow really well as well. We do those in a few different sizes, different lengths. We do 15, 45, 85, I believe. Again, with our throttle body kits, they all come built up and pre-balanced. And if you've bought them for a Zetec, then they also come with the ECU Master pre-mapped ECU for a black top. We also do the loom, and again the loom is all pre-labeled, tells you where to put everything. So if you put that in, you've only got a couple of wires to put together, and it will fire up, providing you've got your fuel pump and everything else. So we'll sort of come on to that a little bit. And if you do go on the website to buy these, everything's a drop down to make your life easy. So if you're running up to, I'm going to refer to Luke a little bit here, 280 brake?
280, yeah.
Yeah, 280 brake. You can use the red ones. I should just started here really. Those will run up to about
180.
180. There you go. I don't know Luke could know. And then if you've got something probably turbocharged or supercharged possibly, then you would run the greens, and they'll go up to
370.
370, there you go, see. So when you buy your throttle bodies, all you got to do is in the drop down, it gives you the option of what injector you want. It comes with this throttle linkage that I've designed here, and that's got a real snappy throttle, so they shut nicely. So we put a OE type TPS on the end, and again, that's all set up for our loom. And sort of moving on to pumps, filters and fuel lines, we give you the option to either run push-on rubber hoses like this, and again, we've gone to the nth degree to get the right hose for this. This particular hose will run, it's called R9, so that will run E85, all the new petrols that have got 5 or 10% ethanol in them. And then we also do a PTFE one and the fittings for it. I believe that's the fitting there. Oh no, it's not. That's a hardline fitting. Let me just come back to the correct one, which is, yeah, this. No, I'm going to go again. This one. Got the correct one now. Yeah, these go together and they don't require an olive. So they can be a bit difficult to put together when you're an olive, but with a little bit of grease on those, you just push that in there. You push that over there first, push that in, a little bit of grease, do that up all the way, and then they're bulletproof. They never give you any bother, those. And we keep all the fittings for that. Should you want a 45, a 90, a 180, I haven't got a 90 in there, but a 45 and a 180. And another thing that we do is that if you're struggling for room, which some people are when they put a Zetec in, particularly in anglers and things like that, where this fouls on the bulkhead, we do a fitting for that allows you to block that end off, and then by using a T-piece, you can just have it as a single entry, And then what you do is you come in from the pump into here, that goes up the fuel rail, and then that one there returns to your tank. And we do all the fittings, whether you want to go push on or whether you want to go with the braided AN6. So, oh, that was one of the things that Ben says I didn't know you did those, which is a lovely little fuel pressure regulator with a fixed Bosch fuel pressure regulator in that is the one that we used when the ECU was mapped. So again, you know that that's got the right fuel pressure and it'll all work together. So I think the only other thing, or one other thing, is the hard line. Now this is particularly difficult to get in the UK, so we have to import this. We did have some manufactured, and they were supposed to do it in 3/8 of an inch, and they did us 2,000 metres, I think it was, in 10 mil. We had to send it back to them. We had a bit of a row with them, but yeah, we now managed to source that in the right size. And then we also do this nice kit here with a filter and a pump. This is a universal one, so no matter what you've got, that pump will run up to 400 horsepower. And then it's got an inline filter as well. That one's a universal one. This one is the one that we use with the fuel tank that we do on a Mark 1 Cortina. So that bolts to the edge of the tank. Just means you haven't got to drill any holes in your cars, put any extra bracketry on. So yeah, that's give you a little bit of an idea on some of the other products we do. Next week, I think we'll probably be on to some new products we've got coming through. And then maybe the week after, we'll do a bit of a refresh on some other products that we already do. Hope everybody has a great weekend. See you later.